Hey, this is the day after I make the muffins. So I made the muffins yesterday. That video that you're about to watch, I made it yesterday. I'm gonna make another batch right now because I like them so much. But there are a couple of things I wanted to tell you since I'm not gonna film today's recipe. That's not a recipe that I saw online, but it's something that I learned from my mom. Whenever you're gonna be baking anything that involves baking, make sure that your milk and your eggs or yogurt, whatever wet ingredients you're gonna use, make sure they're room temperature. So make sure to stick around the end to see the improvement. It's super delicious. I love it so much better this way. So enjoy the video. Hi everyone. So earlier today I was a plumber. Right now I'm gonna be a baker, and later we're gonna perform a brain surgery. So never made muffins before in my life. I've never been a baker. So this is not really a tutorial. This is more like me following someone else's recipe. So this seems to be the recipe I'm using. Seems to be the most popular on a website, on the internet, not on YouTube. And the reason I decided to make blueberry muffins is because I have a client of mine gave me a whole bunch of blueberries and I just can't eat them all. Well, I probably can, but I decided to take something healthy and make something not so healthy. But my first muffins, blueberry muffins ever. So for the recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So here is my flour. I bought myself a brand new bag of flour. And I'm gonna measure 2 cups. Do I look like a baker? I'm excited though because I'm not a baker, period. Bread, anything. My mom is, my sister is, my grandma was, not me though. For those of you who use one of those, that method, it's very slow. So I found a better way. So if you just shake it like this, it happens way faster. So first we have to mix the dry ingredients. So we're starting with 2 cups of flour in a large bowl. So the dry ingredients have to be in a large bowl. Okay, all done. And then I have to add baking powder. So I need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Bought myself a brand new baking powder thingy. So 1 tablespoon of that. There you go. Alright, let's see what the next ingredient is. So we need half a teaspoon of salt. So I'm pretty well organized here. Half a teaspoon of salt to the dry ingredients and stir to combine. So we're stirring the flour, the 2 cups of flour with the salt and the baking powder. Alright, I think this is good enough. Honey?
Yeah.
What was the name of the woman that it's like a baker that has a brand? Betty who?
Crocker.
I'm Betty Crocker and Martha Stewart. Alright, this one is done in my opinion. Now we have to mix the rest of the ingredients in a smaller bowl. In another bowl add the sugar, milk, vanilla, egg and oil. We need, how much sugar was it? Half a cup of granulated sugar. That's a lot of sugar. I'm gonna be sugar high tonight. Milk, we need 1 cup. It says 1 cup of skim milk. However, I don't like skim milk. I never buy skim milk, so this is a good old whole milk. We add the milk here. Sugar, milk, vanilla. Okay, we need, I think 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Yep, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And this one is from Mexico. So, no. Okay, I guess we're gonna have a little extra vanilla here. All right, done with the vanilla. Oh, the vanilla smells so good. Okay, 1 large egg and 1/4 cup of canola oil. Okay, here is my large egg. All right, and 1/4 cup of canola oil. Whisk to combine, don't whisk too much, just to combine it. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but I'll give it a try here. And something I remember from my mom when I watched her bake, I think you have to do everything in one direction. You can't switch directions. Since we're in the northern hemisphere, we're doing clockwise. Oh no, my battery died. I apologize, little technical difficulty. The battery on one of my cameras died, so I'm gonna use the cell phone because I want to have some B-roll to make it interesting. So we're combining. But yes, don't change directions according to my mom. I think this is what she said. Now I think we have to combine the two, add the wet ingredient. Oh, at this point I have to At this point, you preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Boy, that's too easy. Add wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. Stir until just combined. It should be lumpy. Don't overmix. Okay, I'm gonna add the wet to the dry. That's way too easy. I thought that this video is gonna be like an hour long. That's dangerously easy. So whisk until just combined. I'm excited. And honestly, I don't think I've ever had muffins. Now that I think about it, I really don't think so. So who am I to make a tutorial? But this is not a tutorial. This is more about me documenting my first time making muffins. Okay, I think that's good. All right, and now I am going to start. I'm going to start what? Okay, do I spray the oil here or here? Oh, so place those in. So I have to spray those, the paper ones, the muffin liners. So now I'm gonna spray this with my brand new cooking oil. And another little tip here, before you combine the wet and the dry ingredients, make sure that you have everything else ready. So whatever you're gonna put in your muffins, so for example, I'm putting the blueberries, make sure that everything is washed and prepared, and even spray oil on these. So as soon as these two are mixed, you can start adding them, because as soon as they're mixed together, they're gonna start to react. So have everything else ready, the oven preheating, so you can just start pouring and putting in the oven right away. Okay, and now I have to fill them up 3/4 of the way. So now in the last and final step, I have to add blueberries to my muffins. These are huge blueberries. Hopefully I can add more than 3. That's super exciting, and this is dangerously easy to make. And then it says that I have to take a little pick like this. Okay, we're adding more blueberries. At least 1 more. Oops, 2, that's okay. Man, I'm just a regular baker right now. If you've never made muffins, you should. That's it's very satisfying. So I'm done with the blueberries, and let me see the baking times. So 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is 205 degrees Celsius, for, I believe it was 20 minutes. I'm gonna place them right over here, and off into the oven. All right, we still have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left, and these things are looking just huge. I mean, they're popping out of the things. I think I put too much in them. Oh well, it's my first time. I can't wait to taste them though. They look good. So in the internet recipe, it doesn't say anything about how to take them out. I assume I'm just gonna let them sit for a while until I can take them out, and then we're gonna do a tasting test. And now the moment of truth. So these are my first muffins ever, and let's see how I did. I haven't touched them yet. Oh, that's actually very easy. I'm gonna arrange them nicely first. Oh, they look so good. I can't wait to try them, and the blueberries just smell so nice. Look at them. I am so proud of myself. All right, I'm gonna try the muffins now. Let's see which one. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so easy. Wonderful. Look, they're not burnt on the bottom. I'm a genius. This is so good. I can't wait for Brad to wake up and try them. Look at the inside. Look at the juice from the berries. Oh, that looks so nice. I don't like eating on camera. Really, really good. Heavenly. Try the recipe, guys. That's my go-to recipe whenever I'm gonna make blueberry muffins. Hopefully it's not too often.
24 hours later.
So one of the things that I'm doing different than yesterday, I'm putting blueberries on the bottom of each cup, and you will see the difference. Good morning. So it's now the next morning, and actually it's much better to let those sit overnight, because then they look so much better, and I will show you now. And the thing with putting all the fruit on the bottom is you have to bake them maybe a few extra minutes. But look at that beauty. That is so nice. But look at all that juiciness in there. I love it. It's great. Well, I hope you enjoyed, watching me learn how to make muffins, blueberry muffins. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll be trying other new things. I actually quite enjoy baking. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Most of the videos that I put on the channel, I actually know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna be learning to bake, and you're gonna be part of the process. So, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Okay.